Hey, what's up YouTube? The Alchemic back again with some more arena runs. We have a very good choice here for our picks. The Shaman is extremely strong now because of cards like Totem Golem, Thunderbluff Valiant, and a lot of new TGT support. And the other two classes have already been dominant in arena. The Mage has the ability to remove things with the hero power, and the Paladin can put things on the board with the hero power, and just in top deck mode the Paladin is extremely good. The Mage has a lot of common easy to get spells, and the Shaman is just generally able to pick up a good tempo, especially. So it's a very difficult choice here, but as you see in the title, we're going with the Mage. So this one's more for a profit run. Alright, so the first choice we have is the Sunwalker, the Effigy, and the Questing Adventure. The Adventure isn't that good, just generally. The Effigy is questionable just in the sense because it just has, its value isn't the best. So the Sunwalker probably serves the best value. The Taunt, Divine Shield, 4/5, can't be Shadow Worded or Shadow Word Deathed, or whatever that is. Yeah, it can't be Shadow Worded basically, so the Sunwalker is a good pick here. So off to a good start. Stone's Gargoyle, bad. Healer. Acolyte, you can Fire Blast your own Acolytes. Another rare immediately. Ardent Watchman is bad. Ethereal Arcanist isn't the best. This is a little confusing because both of cards are actually relatively decent. Let's see. We got a rare immediately, so 2 rares is pretty good. I mean, a lot of the Mage's cards are commons though, sadly. So yeah, the Sunwalker is an instant pick almost. But I think we're gonna have to go with the Cobra. Just the Death Touch is strong enough. It's just no reason not to. Alright, so these cards are not the best already. Polymorph is okay. Oasis Snapjaw provides good health, and Silverbark Patriarch has terrible stats. So I think today we're gonna be polymorphing, because Tier 2 card, what can go wrong with that? Oh, another rare. Defender of Argus is a strong, like I said, Questing Adventure, not the best. Defender of Argus can give the necessary buffs to make good trades. Effigy isn't the best, so we're gonna go with Defender of Argus. Another rare. Wow, they really want to give me Effigies. Well, the Flamewaker is decent. The Effigy is also decent. The Suit Spewer, the spell damage plus 1/3/3. This is a pretty hard choice though, because we don't have too much value already. But I think we can go ahead and go with. This is a hard choice, because Sweet Sewer is good for a good value card, but Effigy can provide some also decent value. I think Spoot Sewer then, it is. Alright, so now moving on to a couple more commons. The Owl is good silence, but its stats aren't the best. Micro Machine is also a something that can grow, so that's okay. And then the Unstable Ghoul doesn't provide much value since this is not a warrior deck. So I think it's gonna be the Micro Machine, because I don't think Ironbark or the Ironbeak Owl can really do enough to win, to do anything. So the Micro Machine provides a little bit of early game. Acidic Swamp Ooze, destroying weapons, that can be a nice tool, winning games too. Voodoo Doctor is not strong enough, and Dragon's Breath costs more than damage it does, so you can't guarantee anything with this. So Swamp Ooze. Flame Cannon is excellent value. Maiden of the Lake is not the best because I mean one to ping 1 isn't that bad, but you have to control it. So Flame Cannon it is. And another rare, we have Arcane Nullifier X21, Injured Calvadier, which is kind of just a general sort of 2-1, your average 2-1, and the Flame Waker once again has returned. Taking a look at what we got, we have for the Flame Waker to be used, we need a couple more spells. So maybe right now it wouldn't be the time to take that because we only have 2 spells right now. And the Injured Cavalier isn't very good. So the Arcane Nullifier. Alright, Direwolf Alpha, these are all not very good cards. But Grimskill Oracle, Murlocs are not in this deck. Cone of Cold doesn't provide good value. I mean, it's just like a Frost Nova and you can't really do much with it. But the Direwolf Alpha can provide some good early game, and it helps in that sense. So I think I'm going to go with the Direwolf Alpha. So what we have right now is Flying Machine, which is a 1/4 with bad stats, but Wind Fury. So, I mean, a buff deck would help that. Arcane Missiles is a 1-cost card, but I think the card to probably go with is the Silver Hand Regent, just because it can do so much, but yeah, alright. So we're gonna go with the Silver Hand Regent. And epics. Alright. For epics, we have Arcane Blast, which does 2 damage. It does 2 damage and then gets double bonus from spell power. Recruiter will grab you 2 squires for free, and then Mini Mage is a stealth spell damage +1. I think Mini Mage can easily be pinged, even though 4 attack is terrible for it. Recruiter, a 5/4 isn't terrible, but its effect isn't going to be used very much. So, let's see. The Recruiter, though, because it is a pretty good, it's a decent 5 cost, and we don't have any 5 drops yet, so, Alright, we're gonna go with the Arcane Blast, though. Alright, so we have Your Mother Was a Murloc, Frost Elemental, and Flesh Eating Ghoul. This is a pretty interesting choice, though, because the Evil Heckler is a decent taunt, but the Frost Elemental can freeze something, and the Flesh Eating Ghoul can just, you know, take off of a lot of good stuff. I think it's gonna be the Frost Elemental. Just the ability to freeze is extremely strong. Alright, okay, this is pretty good. Alright, so we have Arcane Intellect to draw 2 cards, Ice Lance to freeze a character, and Volcanic Drake. Volcanic Drake used to be a pretty good arena card, now it's not the best anymore. Arcane Intellect allows you to draw cards, and Ice Lance is just not a good card, because you can combo it with the Frost Elemental, but it still won't do as much. I think the Arcane Intellect is good. Alright, we have Duplicate, Clockwork Gnome, and Burly Rockjaw Trog. In terms of just instant removal, or instant value, you know, Burly Rockjaw is a good card to have. Clockwork Gnome, one health is not good enough, and Duplicate is very, very situational, and it's not the best. So I think we're going to go with Burly Rockjaw. Those 4 drops are good. Dragon's Breath is bad. This is also bad. These are all really bad cards. But let's see. The Dragon's Breath, like I said, isn't the best, but it's kind of better than the Nebor Warlord, Weblord. So maybe it's really the Arcane Missiles and the Dragon's Breath, because we don't have any damage dealing, but this is also a 1 cost, so we'll go with the missiles, just for a little bit of RNG. Alright, this is pretty good. Pretty easy pick though here. Undertaker is not the best. Haunted Creeper provides so much good value for a 2-drop, and a Acolyte we already have, so I think it's going to be the Haunted Creeper this time. Arcane Explosion is bad. Dalaran Mage is also bad. This is also really bad, so not the best of picks here right now, but Arcane Explosion might be the pick here just because the other cards are just so not enough value, and we do have a little bit of spell power, so that's pretty good. A rare, we have Morgor's Champion, which is a 6-drop for 8/5. 8 attack is strong, but seriously, yeah, it's not. Polymorph Boar is okay. We have for a 3-drop, you know, so that can cause a little bit of stuff. Gadgets in Auctioneer. We only have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 spells up here. I think the Boar is gonna be good. The curve isn't looking the best though. Pretty easy pick here, I think. Just because Hungry Dragon of 5/6 is good for giving give your opponent a 1 cost. It's not too bad. Scarlet Crusader can be saved for a different time, and no Mission Venture. I think we're fine for right now. So no 5-drops sadly yet. Oh well, that might be the pick here. The 5-drop. Just because this is bad and this is also really bad. So there you go. There's a 5-drop and another one. But Dark Arndorf takes the space. Just the 4 health is so much stronger. Mookless Champion is good. Flame Cannon is also good. I think the Flame Cannon is good. We're gonna go with that. And the card draw is good. Because the Brewmaster, but we need a little bit more just stuff, because the strongest thing we have right now is like a Sunwalker, so we're gonna have some draw power, and this is also bad because we don't like this so much, but I'm just gonna have to pick it anyway. Pit Fighter is a good card. 5-drops are good. 5-drops are good. Frost Nova. Okay, Mad Scientist. I don't have any secrets right now. Frost Nova is not very good. Spellslinger can add a little bit of RNG to your life. And the last card we have is Manor Bomber, Polymorph Boar, and Injured Blade Master. Polymorph Boar is good. Matter Bomber will provide a little bit more of a late game sort of thing. So this is more like sort of like an easy, just try and win sort of aggro-ish deck. Because Injured Blade Master is not good unless you're playing Priest, and just especially in Arena is very bad. So we're gonna go with, do we need the Bomber or the Boar more? I think I'll take the Boar. Alright, so there we have our Arena deck. Looks pretty solid, I guess. It's gonna be interesting though. Let's see how much profit we can make off of this. Alright, gonna be doing a little gameplay in the next part. Alright, thanks guys.